presentation, you're going to get to meet two males. Their names are Kayukin and Tuar. Tuar is 19 years old and weighs in at 7,500 pounds. Where Kayukin, his older half-brother, weighs in over 9,400 pounds. We like to say he's the biggest marine mammal in the state of Texas. So ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready. Turn your attention to the front two glass panes as our two males make their entrance. Ladies and gentlemen, Kayukin and Tuar. Now don't forget, turn your attention to the other side of the pool as the boys make their second entrance. One more time, put your hands together for our two male killer whales. Aren't they just incredible?
They sure are. You can see how different each whale is. But did you know that there are even bigger differences in the wild? Would you be surprised if I told you that there are actually different kinds of orcas? Scientists refer to them as ecotypes. They live in different habitats, have different body types, and even pursue different kinds of food. But even though these ecotypes are all different, they're still considered members of one species, or sinus orca. One of the questions we get asked is how big does an orca grow to be? Well, the answer to that depends on which ecotype you're talking about. Is it a 16-foot female in Iceland or a 30-foot male in Antarctica? Let's take a closer look.
The remarkable thing about killer whales, no matter which type, is that they are found throughout our global ocean, from the Arctic to the Antarctic. And literally, everywhere in between. They are found in so many different habitats and depend on such a variety of marine life for survival that killer whales are more intertwined with the fate of our ocean than any other marine animal. Truly, these awesome animals are the living symbol of our ocean, representing so much more than their own species.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for our two male killer whales. Making their entrance right here at center stage, Kayukin and Tuar.
Okay, let's see what other questions we've got in. Here we go. So many people wonder about our trainers. In fact, raise your hand if you've ever wanted to be an animal trainer.
Raise your hand.
That's certainly a lot of you. Then you should meet the dedicated trainers who interact with our family of whales every day. You've already met Joel. Joel, who else do you have joining us?
Joining me on stage, I have two of my great friends. On my right hand of the stadium, we have Emily, and she's interacting with Kayukin. And on my left hand of the stadium, we have Sean, and he's interacting with Tuar today. And we're just a few of the trainers dedicated to taking care of these amazing animals.
Our orca trainers are so passionate about what they do. Which makes me think of another one of your great questions. Do the trainers talk to the whales? I'll let you answer that one, Joel.
You know, Samantha, that's a great question. We may not talk to the whales like you and I talk to each other. However, we have developed a system of signals that better help us communicate with the whales. For example, when the trainers bend at the waist, the whales know to move their head in an up and down motion. The whales can even mimic their trainers. So when Sean and Emily raise one hand up in the air, the whales are going to mimic that behavior just like their trainers. We can even give them a wave hello. Everyone wave hello to Kayukin and Tuar today. You know, it's because of this ongoing communication, we're able to develop unique and strong relationships with these animals. And it's because of these relationships, we're able to do important things like answer questions through research.
Here at SeaWorld, we have a unique opportunity to conduct research about killer whales, asking important questions that can only be answered in a setting like this.
Right here at SeaWorld San Antonio, we conducted groundbreaking research on killer whales' hearing ability. Kayukin and Tuar actually participated in a 2-year-long hearing study. We devised a hearing test very similar to a hearing test you or I might take at the doctor's office. We're able to compile all of this data and find out that orcas have an incredible range of hearing, even at frequencies much higher than we can detect. Policy and lawmakers can then take this information to better help protect whales and dolphins in their ocean home from noise pollution associated with boat traffic.
So much of what we learn here is being used to help killer whales in the wild. Of course, there are other questions that can only be explored by studying whales in the ocean. By exploring questions both at SeaWorld and in the wild, our combined research gives all of us a better understanding of killer whales and the places they live.
Now that's what I call working together. Research flowing in both directions, from our park to the wild and back again. That way everyone benefits. Isn't that a lot of questions? Believe it or not, we get them every day.
We sure do, and to answer those questions, our whales communicate with each other by making different sounds or vocalizations. Let's take a listen to hear some of the sounds Cayucan and Tuar can make.
Nó nói chuyện đó con. Nó trả lời.
Each ecotype, each pod, has their own dialect and their own unique set of calls. Another way orcas communicate includes using body language, as demonstrated by the pectoral flap inside the pool.
Wow.
When a whale uses their body to flap the water, it creates a commotion both above and below the surface, which might make some of you wonder, why do whales jump? And I just happen to have that emoji. Take a look, everyone.
Nó dễ thương, nó chuẩn bị xăm đó. Wow.
A jump like that is called a breach. It creates a sound on the surface of the water. This could be used to show their excitement, maybe display a little power, or even to get the attention of other whales. Other ways orcas communicate include blowing bubbles, bumping into each other, or even scratching each other with their teeth, causing grave marks. These are the multi-line marks you may sometimes see on the skin of whales and dolphins. This is just one of the ways these animals communicate with each other in social interactions, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. We've just learned that orcas communicate by vocalizing and using body language. But do you remember how we communicate with them? That's right, with signals. Here at SeaWorld, we communicate with our whales all the time, and we want the next generation to do the same.
We absolutely do. And now this brings me to my favorite part of the show. We get to let two of our guests get up close and personal to interact with our whales today. If you turn your attention down to the glass or on the big screen, you'll see Maddox, and he's going to be interacting with Tuar today. And on the other side of the stadium, we have Nevaeh, and she's going to be interacting with Cayucan. Alright guys, we're going to do some hand signals just like the trainers. So first, I want you guys to give the whales a great big wave hello. Looks like Kai and Tuar are going to sink down, put their tails up, and give everyone a giant orca-sized wave hello. For this next behavior, we're going to do one of those mimic behaviors we talked about earlier. So when you're ready, I'm going to have you guys turn in a circle, and we're going to see what the whales do. Alright, so go ahead and turn in a circle. Kai and Tuar are going to watch you guys. And they're going to turn in a circle just like you guys. How cool is that? They're actually mimicking you. Alright, for this last behavior, we're going to do that special hand signal I taught you guys right before the show. So whenever you're ready, stick your hands out in front of you, and on the count of 3, throw them over your head. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, Shaman Theater is a 24-hour splash show. Maddox and Nevaeh, thank you so much for your help today. We want to give you these special whale tail necklaces to remember meeting Cayucan and Tuar today. Everybody give a round of applause for Nevaeh and Maddox.
Great job, guys. I think we've got some future animal trainers. Getting the opportunity to interact with these animals is an experience you'll never forget. If you're interested in meeting our orcas or any of the other animals here at SeaWorld, be an ambassador for information about our tours and behaviors. So here's another one of those important questions. Has having had an orca breeding program here at SeaWorld helped whales in the wild? Absolutely. Our successful breeding program has allowed us to understand the developmental needs of pregnant mothers, newborn calves, and young orcas. This is critical information because this is the time when orcas are most vulnerable in the wild. Gaining this kind of knowledge is only possible through the research that we've been able to do right here at SeaWorld.
We've had 30 successful orca births since our park's history since 1985. In fact, the youngest two members of our San Antonio pod, 8-year-old Sakari and 4-year-old Kamea, were born right here in this front pool to Mother Takara. Now, we have learned so much from our whales throughout the past 30 years, and will continue to share with the scientific community everything we've learned so that we can better understand the threats and challenges orcas face in their ocean home.
Recently, SeaWorld worked with researchers from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, to help them develop a model for identifying when a killer whale is pregnant by looking at aerial images of the animal in the wild. Prior to this cooperative effort, where SeaWorld provided direct, unparalleled access to our pregnant whales, researchers had no solid way of knowing whether or not a female in the wild was carrying a calf.
That brings us to one of my favorite questions. Who takes care of our orcas? I love that question because it lets us give you a peek at how much we care for these extraordinary animals. Okay, Joel, are the trainers ready?
We sure are. We're going to demonstrate some very important behaviors around the pool. These are called husbandry behaviors. A husbandry behavior is anything that allows us to take care of our animals. So if you turn your attention to my left side of the stadium, you'll see Tuar demonstrating a fluke present or a tail present. He is rolled over, presented his tail to his trainer, Sean. In that tail, there's a vein system very close to the surface of the skin, just like the veins in our arms. Our veterinarians can take a blood sample from those veins, then take it to our on-site laboratory right here at the park, and especially important to make sure the whales are in good health. On the other side of the stadium, Kayuka is going to demonstrate a very impressive behavior, but a very important behavior called a slide out. In our back pool, we have an orca-sized scale. Every week, the whales will slide onto the scale so we can accurately get their weight. This is important to make sure our young whales are growing properly and our adult whales are maintaining a healthy weight. High energy behaviors such as breaches and fast swims are behaviors you'll see whales do out of the ocean and right here at SeaWorld. We're going to demonstrate some of those high energy behaviors. Tuar is going to take a jump right there in the back of the pool to gain some momentum. He is then going to swim down to the bottom of this 40-foot pool and jump up out of the water, right in the middle of the pool. You know, it's because of these high energy behaviors, the whales get the exercise they need every single day. Kayuka is going to demonstrate one more of those behaviors. Turn your attention to the middle of the pool as he lifts all 9,000 pounds up out of the water.
With all of those high energy behaviors, I'm sure some of you have to wonder, how much does a whale need to eat to stay healthy?
Well, just like you and I, all the whales have different dietary needs. For example, Kamea, our youngest whale, eats 85 pounds of fish every day. Where Kayuka, our largest whale, at over 9,400 pounds, eats 200 pounds of restaurant quality fish every single day. It's also important to note that the whales get all of their fish every day, no matter what.
Because we've been able to determine how much orcas need to eat at different stages in their life, researchers in the field can use this information to determine if ocean habitats are healthy enough for whale populations to thrive. And that type of information is invaluable.
You know, food, exercise, and regular checkups from our veterinarians aren't the only thing our whales need. Their health is so important to us, we want to make sure their minds are challenged and stimulated as well. Some of the ways we can have this mental enrichment is through learning, interaction, fun, and one of our favorites, playtimes. We're going to demonstrate some really fun playtimes for you guys around the pool. If you turn your attention to the glass or the big screen, you're going to see the trainers doing a visual playtime. The whales are very visual animals, which means they really seem to enjoy what's going on in and around their environment. so we can have these fun visual playtimes down at the lab.